Happening, troops. Oh yeah, that started sooner than I thought. Here we go. Right. Sort that out. I was away grabbing some apple juice before I start. So. We'll get Etsy back. Right. Guild event. Yes, right. Don't know what that was about. Right. Guild event time. I'm just making sure that people have signed up for tonight. We've got a few on the list. I'm going to spam that. Anyway, how is everyone? What's everyone been up to? Which? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, fuck me. Don't mean that literally, but okay. Why is the camera looking the way it does? Let's try. Nope, that's worse. Let's try going default. It's not the white balance. It's the brightness. I think it's the brightness. It's a bit high on it. There we go. Yeah, that's not right. Right, now let's bring the brightness back up a bit. That looks better. That's more like it. Oh dear. There we go. Excuse the bum. Is that better? Is that what? I think I'm just needing a slight bit more brightness on it. There we go. That's set back to where it was. I don't know what's happened to it. Computers. Love them, hate them, never work when you want them to. Twitch TV. Just need to run that on this page. And then we want to make that over to there. And then I can put that up in the corner. And just shrink it down a little bit. Whoa, was that stress? Happening, dude. Long time no see. Happy days. Right. Have you signed up for the event tonight? I've not looked. I'm not in game right this second. I'm currently looking at my stream. Yep. Yeah, you've signed up. Alright. Well, hopefully it's nothing serious. Right, let's start chucking out invites.
We can't invite anyone else.
Oh, somebody's dead. Right, everyone meet up at Valdraken at the flight point. That way I can run checks and stuff. Happening. I don't know if Bragg will be here tonight. I don't remember him saying something. So remember, sign up in the guild calendar. No signee, no invitee. Hey, you actually got clothes on your character for a change. It's dressed for a change. It's got no shoes though. Oh dear. You belong on a roleplay server, mate. Like, seriously. Oh. Vinksy, Gibby, are you coming tonight? You've not signed up to the event though. That'd be last week's. So when people turn up and are here, I confirm that they have attended. Remember also, if you are coming for the raid on Wednesday, to sign up as well. And Omega's running late. Two seconds. I'll link it in guild chat. Oh, there you go, Engineer's done it. Cheers, pal. So yeah, make sure everyone has got food, flasks, temporary weapon enchants, combat potions for when dead, healing potions, invisibility potions, bloodlust if you don't have it on your character, and repair anvils. The idea is that yous will all be nominated one at a time if we need them, so we don't always use the same peoples. If we need to do skips, we've got things in place to use skips.
They can't join our group.
Right, make sure you're at the flight point in Valdraken so that we can get underway. Who are we missing? DK's over there. Sneer's over there. Right, let's have a look. They're all up to date. That's all up to date. That's all up to date. And most people have got the weak auras for doing dungeons and stuff. Right. We need to do nominal roll first. Stress. Pragged. DK will be a second. Elzage. Nope. Frosty. Gringy. Rubber. Scissor. Nope. Slimming. Vimy. Vinksy. Zinniel. And Omega's running late. I'll put you attentive as well. I know DK's here. Just needs to be just a second ago. Right, time to organise groups. So, using the in-game ranks you are currently awarded, this is what determines what bracket you go into. So, we'll start off with Bragged. Yours has got a note in it, same as yours. Next to main, it will say now what ranks you are. That's 3 up. Yep. Zinniel. That's 4 up. Yep. Same. Vinksy. So whatever your in-game rank is. Yep. Vimy. Rubber. Happy days. Slamming. Targaryen. Stress. Yeah. Frosty. DK. It's whatever your in-game rank is. Gibby, you coming even though you've not signed up? You haven't signed up. Nope. Right, what group are you? Rank? Right. Is Omega on yet? I did see her on. Just not on Discord yet. That puts her there. So already know where she is. Dee-dee-dee. Right, so do it that way. Just 1 second. So, group 1, which is Lannister, they can use the channel for Lannister, it's a full group. Group 2, which is DK, River, Bragg and Vinxie, use in Targaryen. And then Slamming, Stress and Omega will be in the channel which is Baratheon. If Gringy comes on, he can pair up with group 3. Everybody quite happy? Cool. I'll see you afterwards. Just give me 1 second. Right. I just need to fucking hoof out all the riffraff. And then convert us back to party. So we're looking to do keys that are above an 11 to start us off. So in between the 11 to 15 kind of bracket is what we are sitting in. The closest to the top of that is Gibby with Vortex Pinnacle, 14. So let's go do a 14. When you sim your gear, sim it for the level that it drops at. So sim for a 14 Vortex Pinnacle. If you start it now, by the time we get out, it will be finished. So Mythic, Vortex Pinnacle, 14. Run sim. Which portal is it again? That's the one up the back, isn't it? It's the weird one. Does everyone have invisibility potions? Because we might try it at the end of this one. Yeah. Right. Let me go in first. Just want to check. I'm just going to jump down and let the other guys know that Omega's just coming on. Just a moment. Just so that you know, Omega's just coming on. She'll just be a minute. She's having technical issues with her PC. Cool. If you just work out what keys are going to do first. So, hang on, I'll be able to tell you. Slim, what do you have? You've got an 8. Which... Yeah, so if you go for your key slamming, which is an 8, list the group, look for a tank, 1 DPS, and then just leave the spot for the healer, and as soon as she's on, you can fucking pick her up. Yeah, I mean, the bracket you're in though, you want to be getting the crest that from the 6 to 10 bracket, because you are in the Targaryen bracket, so you might as well go for it. But just leave the healer slot open, then as soon as she comes on, you can invite her straight in. Cool. Have fun, guys. Right, that's that sorted. The one that was ninja for the bank, yeah. Alright, no, he just left. Alright, I never even seen that part. Right. As a kind of general rule of thumb going forwards, if it's your key, you supply the feasts for folk. It just means that we kind of split it up and we divide it out throughout the night. If you don't have feasts because you don't use primary stats, then let us know in advance so that we know, or I know to throw down one because I've got extras. Is it not primary stats that you use? Are you using verse or something? Yeah, seen. We need a buff for the 2 that come into the group. So it's not the warrior for a change. Druid buff. There we go. Stick it in.
5, 4, 3,
Right, yellow marked one first. I'm going to just pull them back to the stairs.
Anti-magic shell.
Out the bubble.
Grapevine.
Spell reflection.
Right, I'm just going to pull him back a bit because I want to stay away from the bridge because I don't want that wrecker at the other side to see me just yet. Stay out the swirly. You need to be behind them to then get behind the shield.
4, 3, 2, 1. Grapevine.
Anti-magic shell.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Grapevine.
Oh, behind the shield. I don't know what about Entangle, it's called Bless My Freedom. I'm pretty sure that druids can quickly switch form as well to break it.
4, 3,
Right, somebody stare at the guy in the corner.
1.
Anti-magic shell. Countered.
You need to keep DPS and up. So
Spell
if you
reflect
just
countered.
angle yourself down towards us. Yeah, I'm looking back up. Somebody do a kick. Have it
Countered.
goes.
Four,
Right, if you line of sight yourselves in underneath the corner,
1.
you don't need to worry about the one in the corner. So stick yourselves in there.
Countered.
No, you
Anti-magic
can come under. Come all the way down.
Interrupt.
countered.
So if you come down to where we are, is in order for it not to pop up, somebody needs to face it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Grapevine.
No, it needs to be a player. Right, and then stay up here because we want to line of sight the one at the bottom.
Anti-magic
4,
shell.
3, 2, 1. Grapevine.
Right, focus on yellow first. You do the kicks on it, I'll do the
Counter.
kicks on purple.
Spell reflection.
4, 3, 2,
Somebody
1.
kick.
Interrupt.
Countered. Anti-magic shell. Countered.
Oh dear.
Four,
Right,
three,
I've got to line of sight onto
two,
this corner so we're facing the moon. Oh,
AOE
Counter.
incoming.
Anti-magic shell.
go for yellow. Out the circle.
Spell
Somebody
reflection.
kick.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And across the bridge. Vimy, if you just kind of stand slightly further back so as it keeps that centre one down. So on the platform, but just
Four.
in the centre.
Anti-magic shell.
I'll do it.
2, 1.
Grapevine. Wins. AOE incoming.
Oop, out of that.
Wins.
AOE incoming.
Spirit Link.
Out the big sword loop. Even out of DPS, so that they die at the same time, then we don't end up with the same blast effect.
4, 3, 2,
They become reinforced this week if you kill them at different times. So you want everything to die at the same time, and then we don't take as much damage,
Anti-magic shell.
because we become bolstered. No. So bolstering still exists. Right, spread around the room. Face out.
4,
There's going to be
3,
ads sort of spread
2,
all around the room
1.
at these sort of areas. You need somebody to be facing one each. Right, let's go.
Add.
Bloodlust as well.
Countered. Bloodlust.
Combat potions. You need to be inside the circle. So watch your whirlwinds going past you. Stay inside. That way you don't get hit by the orbs as easy either. You will move out in a second.
1.
Grapevine.
When you do the kick. You only need to mitigate.
AOE.
Move out. You can still keep DPSing, just don't stand in the swirlies. Look for where the gap is for where they're about to come back out, so that when they start expanding, you don't get hit by them.
Ads.
Countered.
Again, face out to
4,
the sides.
3, 2,
Spell
1.
reflection. Anti-magic shell.
Lines again. Somebody kick. I mean, you can use yours. Yours will work on it.
Countered. Countered.
AOE.
Push yourself through the gap. Make sure you're outside it.
4, 3,
There we go.
2, 1.
Off to the side. Click on the whirlwind to take you to the next platform. And we're going to line of sight them under the stairs. I want to experiment to see if I can get away without taking the other group.
4, 3, 2,
Spell reflection.
1.
Countered.
And I'll arcane torrent that off.
Anti-magic shell.
Stun that one, gets a little bit higher up. There we go. I want him and him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come and stack next to each other. Right on top of me. Stops them jumping.
Countered. Countered.
Give me a second. KVM. There we go.
Anti-magic shell.
Okay,
4,
you go and stand where the dragon currently is.
2,
I pull him out. You
1.
stand in the green stuff. Keeps you healed up.
Grapevine.
Oh, come over a bit. There you go.
AOE.
Fuck's sake. Stop jumping about.
Dot.
Russian
What's going-
coming.
Back in the circle. Before we go over the bridge, we're going to grab the two ads that are
3,
patrolling back down the other
1.
side.
Anti-magic shell.
AOE.
Yeah, stack in so I'm jumping about. Nice and tight. Again, just watch the health pools of them. Swap between them, even it out.
Countered.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
There we go. And again, if he's coming stack in, just stops him from jumping about too much. Go for the yellow one first.
Anti-magic
Can
shell.
do the
Countered.
kick. I'll stick with purple.
Spell reflection.
4, 3,
Countered.
2, 1.
Grapevine.
Countered. Countered.
Right, want the two of these to go at the same time. Almost.
4, 3,
Right, there's
Two,
two patrols. We're going to
one.
bring both of them together. Yeah. I'll just bring them to me. And again, just stack in. Stop them from moving.
Anti-magic shell. Countered. Countered.
Four, 3, 2,
Go more for moon. Get
One.
more health.
Grapevine.
And then we'll have a quick mana
Countered.
break.
four, 3, 2,
I'll let
1.
the entangling break off. Same again. He's going to the circle. Keeps you healed up. I'll bring him out.
AoE.
Mitigate if you can.
Anti-magic shell.
Dodge.
Rush incoming.
What's you going? You can stay in the healing circle. It's just at the edge of it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tangling.
Grapevine.
Let me save that.
AoE.
And more mitigation if you can.
Dodge.
Rush incoming.
There we go. Right. In at the corner so I can line of sight them down to me. Everyone in.
4,
If you can, stun them.
2, 1.
Anti-magic shell.
Don't want to use Arcane Torrent just yet.
Countered.
Take that off. Do that. This is going to hurt a little bit. Push through. There we go.
4, 3,
Right, is it dragon time yet?
1.
So, big circle expands out. You stand on a whirlwind to jump over the circle that's expanding out. You must have a green debuff, which means that you're upwind. If it's red, it means that you're downwind. You need to move so that the wind is going in the same direction that you're facing. So if it's going from right to left, you're on the right side. If it's coming from this side forwards, you're on this side. Nice and
4,
simple.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Anti-magic shell.
So there's the winds coming for the back. So you want to go all the way around the back.
Dodge.
Rush incoming.
Out the cone. Down, you're downwind, so you need to move. Now upwind.
Get
Way.
knocked upward.
Get ready to hit the swirly so that you jump the beam and jump over.
4, 3,
If you get hit
Two.
by it, it will
One.
fucking destroy you.
Grapevine. Dodge.
rush incoming.
It's not a normal jump. You've got to use the whirlwinds to go over it.
Get upwind.
Healing time. Anti-magic
Back
shell.
upwind.
Get
Four.
knocked upward.
3,
Get ready for the jump.
1.
Grapevine. Dodge.
Rush incoming.
What's going? Right, it's now blowing towards the door.
Anti-magic shell.
4, 3, 2,
Get ready for
One.
untangling roots.
Dodge.
rush incoming.
Outside for me.
Get
Way.
knocked upward.
There we go. Right, click the whirlwind on the next platform. That was well done, everyone. Once you know the mechanics, it's a perfectly easy fight.
4,
Right, yellow one must be kicked. We want to try and get them all to die roughly at the same time. So,
grapevine.
Countered. Anti-magic shell.
AoE.
it's not just a DPS race on it, it's got to be evened out.
Countered.
As long as we just kick it, it'll be fine.
Spell reflection.
AoE.
Am I mitigating? I'll stay in the healing circle. We come back up quickly.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine. AoE.
Right, up we go. Catch the wind. Get the assist. Yeah, okay, fucking Stompy. Fucking call you Leroy for now on. Did you miss it?
Anti-magic shell.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, if you get targeted by air, that's the big guy in the middle, you have to go into this, the pyramid. Don't be inside at any other time, only when being targeted. Yeah. Posted, you're in. Make sure you back out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Anti-magic shell.
Again, Frosty. Focus more on air now. Back out. Gibby.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Watch. Right, do not charge up. We are going to try and hug the wall here. So everyone hug, hug, hug all the way around. And then hug, hug, hug. And then you need to jump on that centre part. Yup. What? No, it's not going to. Which is fine, because it means that we can just bring them into the
4,
corner.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine. AoE.
Anti-magic shell.
So you do the kicks.
Countered. Spell reflection. Countered.
AoE.
Get the yellow one down first.
Countered. Countered.
4, 3, 2,
AoE.
1.
Grapevine.
There we go.
Countered.
And just even out the DPS. Don't worry about getting purple down. It's all about being
AoE.
even and kicking.
Anti-magic shell.
Right, just give it a second.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Right, again.
AoE.
So you're into the bubble.
Countered.
Out.
AoE. AoE.
Anti-magic shell.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Frosty needs to be in.
AoE. AoE.
Countered.
Right, a little bit more onto purple.
AoE.
Put me into the bubble.
AoE.
Can you release and run back, Gibby? Back out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great run. AoE.
Yep.
AoE.
More on air.
Countered.
Frosty in.
Anti-magic shell.
AoE. AoE.
Four, 3, 2,
Finish
One.
air off.
Great run. AoE.
There we go. Yeah, and also don't do what you done the last time here and leaped off. There's a video clip of it. There is a clip.
4, 3, 2,
Right, how are we doing for percentage? We're going to have to take these. AoE blast cooldown. So this is big AoE. Because these will hurt these.
Anti-magic shell. Spirit link.
There we go. Oh, yeah, let's just skip the other one. Yeah. Roots will be coming up.
4, 3,
Remember, we need to do the ad.
One.
We'll bloodlust after the first ad pops. Combat potions on pool. Right. On the ad. So combat potions now.
Anti-magic shell.
4, 3,
Remember, stay close to the healing
Killer,
runes.
1.
Go for the ad. Go for bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Jump.
Wait for the jump and jump now.
Jump now.
If you keep an eye on his
Sure,
cast
sir.
bar, you'll see it. You need to move into the bubble.
Four, 3, 2,
And then spread.
Great run.
Anti-magic shell.
And then come back in for the healing rain.
Kill ads.
Pull up the ad. If you've got mitigations, then
Jump.
use them. And jump now.
Jump now.
Healing tide.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tangling roots will be coming.
Kill ads.
That's good. Ad.
Anti-magic shell.
Jump.
Wait for it.
Jump now. Find shelter.
Into the bubble.
Stampeding roar.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great run.
Just some of you. No break. There you go. You still need to break it after though. Right. Hopefully everyone has done the drop optimizer. It's called Murphy's Law. Yeah. Does yours should show you the key level though for dungeons? It's quite possible. I mean, I've got no upgrades just now. Yes. Yeah, but you've still got to roll for your 2 items. Yeah. Right. I mean, it's going to be able to go further up. I get what you mean. And so you can have that. Because it means then you've got one that's upgradable. Right, so everyone pass over the loot and go where it needs to go. Did Cringy come on? No, he's not. Yep, and that's where we're sort of wanting to get to in terms of our keys anyways, doing 15s. Right, so freehold next. Again, make sure you run your drop optimizer. Freehold 15. Run. Freehold 15. Which portal is it? The right hand one? Isn't it? Yeah. Do 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 do. You looking for a taxi, Gibby? I says you looking for a taxi. I can give you a taxi if you want. Would I ever? Right, opening pool on this is a small pool, simply because of this week's affliction of bolstering. I'll go inside first. Yeah, but that means that you're dropping bloodless on a boss fight. Yep. I'll just wait for everybody to get in. I mean, the thing that I'd be more pissed at is the fact that those that farmed for the flying in that zone, because it was a rep grind, not a rep grind, an achievement, and now you can fucking fly for free. Right, everyone buffed up. Right, so there's going to be two comes run down the stairs. We take them right in front of us, just at the door here. Then we'll go for the group on the left, the group on the right. We go up the stairs, hug the wall round to the right. You alright? Right then. I think there's a couple of dispels in this one as well.
3, 2, 1.
Big guy first. He's got higher health.
Anti-magic shell.
Watch your step.
Look out the green shit. Hold. And cast again.
Shockwave.
Yeah, watch whenever he does the frontal.
Watch your step.
Watch the green shit. Go for the hunter. It's one called cross shot.
Watch your step.
Yeah, that'll do.
Watch your step.
Watch the green shit.
Anti-magic shell.
Grapevine. Watch your step.
I need to aggro down.
Dispel. Watch your step.
Watch the green shit.
2, 1.
Grapevine.
Anti-magic shell.
Watch your step.
Seeing something fucking torpedo down the screen up there. I was like, what the hell?
Watch your
4,
step.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I've got to bring these over here. Ah,
Dispel.
run first. Nah, that's fine, I
Watch
can do
your
it for you.
step.
Anti-magic shell.
Dispel.
4, 3,
Watch your
2,
step.
1.
Grapevine.
Alright.
Watch
Dispel.
your step.
Healing tide.
Oh, that was too many hits at
Watch
once.
your step.
Front.
Is the pack's pulled. Just reset.
Four,
I was going to take them anyway for the percentage.
1.
Watch your step.
Warrior buff. Right, let's wait a
Anti-magic shell.
Watch your step.
Four, 3,
Dispel.
1.
Grapevine. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Anti-magic shell.
Right.
4, 3,
Maybe that was you that aggroed them.
2, 1.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Dispel. Watch your step.
Somebody's grabbed the other ones at the far side.
Shockwave.
Stop cast.
Watch
Counter.
your step. Watch your step.
4, 3, 2,
Dispel.
1.
Shockwave.
Anti-magic shell.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Dispel.
Stop cast.
Yeah.
Countered.
Round.
Shockwave.
I don't know who it was that caught the pack on the
4,
left.
3, 2,
You just need to watch what spells you're using.
Watch your
Maybe
step.
over here, yeah?
Dispel.
Anti-magic shell.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
4, 3,
Dispel.
2, 1.
Fuck me, I'm fucking constantly dispelling. The spells and vines and fucking more the spells.
Watch your step.
No, it's fine, I've got it.
Watch your step.
Right.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, this group I want to take to the fence line over the back here. There's a fucking mechanic I can use on this. I want them
Watch
down
your
here
Anti-magic
because
shell.
they don't realise that I can run round the fence and they've got to then run to chase after me.
Shockwave.
I'm going to do this.
Stop cast.
4,
Watch your
3,
step.
It's great, isn't it?
1.
Break run.
Healing time.
Shockwave.
Stops me taking damage because they've got to fucking keep running round.
Shockwave.
Stop cast.
And I'll do that.
Anti-magic shell.
Yeah, but it stops me taking a lot of damage and stops healer having to get fucking stressed out.
2,
Watch your step.
Stop
1.
cast. Break run.
Shockwave.
Run.
Watch your step.
But yeah, it's a way to kind of fucking stop the mechanic from hitting as many people, specifically the tank. Keeps them at range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Break run.
Charging. Move.
Anti-magic
Charge.
shell.
Charging. Move.
Bloodlust in the second part of this fight.
Phase 2.
Go for it, Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Remember
4,
combat potions as well.
2, 1.
Break run. Dodge.
Right, the bird's
Watch
going to
your
go
step.
shooting across the room, just don't be in front of it.
Interrupt.
Countered. Anti-magic shell.
So moving back a bit. Again, bird's going to do its torpedo thing. Just watch for it coming down.
Dodge.
Watch your step.
And it's still on the end, but
4, 3, 2, 1.
Break run.
Interrupt.
Countered.
and the bird
Dodge.
thing again.
Watch your step.
And it can mount up.
4,
And then
3,
bring him up
2,
to the corner with us.
1.
Anti-magic shell.
Stop cast.
Hold. So, Vinny, you can't kick that. That
Sure.
spell uses a kick ability. And I don't think CC's work on him. No, he's immune to him. He's a lieutenant.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, mount up again. Taxi. Right, we take everything around the house, including all the little trashy ones. I'm going to bring them back to here first though.
Four,
Charging.
3,
Move.
Let's charge.
2, 1.
Watch your
Anti-magic
step.
shell.
Just pull on the ground.
Charging. Move. Watch your step.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Charging. Move. Watch your step.
You okay for mana?
Four, 3, 2,
We're going to take
One.
this little one on with the group that's going down the hill just now. That's just here. Should be okay.
Watch your step.
Shit on the ground.
Anti-magic shell. Healing
Four.
tide.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Watch your
Yeah, that was me. Oh, blessing and sacrifice. Why?
CC. CC.
Interrupt.
Go for the green one.
Anti-magic shell.
3,
CC.
2, 1.
Countered. Spell reflection.
Target you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Anti-magic shell.
Right, I need that group next.
Four,
CC.
3, 2, 1.
Nice Sunil. Purple one needs to be CC'd for time to time.
CC. CC.
Purple one.
Anti-magic shell.
Four, 3, 2,
Right,
One.
next thing's the big guy, it's just walking by. Do him just here.
Watch your step. Run.
Out we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step. Run.
Out. Right.
4, 3,
What's next?
2, 1.
I'm going to put a marker on it. The one with the red X on it does a front cone effect. It shoots and it kind of moves across the platform. Just try and get behind the red marker. If you're always behind it, you won't get shot. We'll focus it down first.
Anti-magic shell.
Four,
Run.
3,
And move out.
2,
Dodge.
One.
Danger, danger.
There is moved. Get behind it. And then into that little swirly thing.
N.
Change target.
Swap.
Spirit link.
N.
Run.
Out.
N.
4, 3,
Anti-magic shell.
Dodge.
1.
Danger,
Right,
danger.
the shooty thing. So get behind it or to the side it.
N.
Run.
Out. Come on, turn around.
Change target.
4,
Get rid of the barrel.
2, 1.
Dodge.
Danger, danger. Run.
Out.
Anti-magic shell.
That's a hard bit done.
N. N.
Four, 3,
Run.
N.
1.
Grapevine.
What you want to give him?
N.
Change target.
There you go. No, I need to do the patrol first to the right.
Anti-magic shell.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Run.
CC.
Four, 3,
And take my
Two,
shit ton of damage
one.
on this.
Grapevine.
So the on hand's gone. Just that bit there puts you out of line of sight. Alright. Going to bring these back to the
Four.
corner.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Countered. Countered.
Interrupt.
Anti-magic shell.
There's one right here.
Countered.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bring it across. Going to bring these ones back as well before the patrol comes through.
Countered. Spell
CC.
reflection.
CC.
Countered.
Come to the corner. Everyone back, and then they'll
Anti-magic
come.
shell.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Run.
CC. CC.
Countered.
Can do that. There is actually a way we can sort of speed up this next fight. What we could have done is, Vimy, if you just stealthed over, you can talk to the guy in the middle.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No. Just wait. So yeah, Vimy, one for you to keep in mind is to invis all the way through into the centre of the arena. Go for big guy.
4,
Anti-magic shell.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Watch your step.
Just swivel shit.
Run.
Out.
Watch your step.
Get ready to
Right.
move out.
4, 3,
Yeah. Give a few go and talk to him.
1.
So, Vimy, do you see the guy down the middle that's just been spoke to? The NPC. So you can go into cat form, stealth all the way through here, just before we do that other boss. Start the RP and then come back out, and then it's sort of ready to go in between.
4, 3,
I've got to
2,
bring these down here.
1.
There's little piggies that you need to pick up. Which we'll do at the end. So there's a fucking pig starts running about in a second. In order to sort of start the boss, you've got to pick up the pig.
Anti-magic shell.
CC. CC. CC.
4,
Like that.
3,
CC.
1.
You see that one?
Grapevine.
So somebody grab the pig, and then we've got another set of ads to do. Another trash back. Just one easy needs to do it. Because we've still got more ads to do, more trash.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Anti-magic shell.
That big guy's going next.
Watch your step.
Watch your shit, and then it's move out.
Run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
And then the three under the hut will get
Watch
done
your
next.
step.
Anti-magic shell.
Run.
Back out. There's only three under the hut. Is that four?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Right. First boss. Don't get hit by the turtle shells that go ping-pong around the room. And don't stand on the edges, because you'll get fucking hit by shit as well. They throw food and shit at you.
Anti-magic shell.
Right.
4, 3, 2,
Right, a bit more.
1.
Can use combat potions though. We've got to keep bloodlust though for the last boss. Second phase last boss. Watch it going. So when you see him turning, he's got to release another shell. Try not get hit by the shells. They will hurt you. They will delete you.
4, 3,
Dangling roots.
1.
Yeah, put you back, and then you can bring Frosty back. So rebirth on Frosty.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Anti-magic shell.
Right, now a little bit of roleplay before the next one. When the sharks fixate on you, you need to drag them through the red pools of meat on the ground because they smell blood and they'll chase after you. If they hit you, it's a one-shot mechanic. A lot of the mechanics in this is one shot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Best way to work it is stand kind of close to a red pool, especially if you're a ranged character. That way you can pull it through it.
Anti-magic shell.
So I'm going to bring them over next to this. Was it melees I've got somewhere? There's one over the back. There's in here. There you go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run.
Fuck me, this is a good thing.
Healing tide.
And again. So it's coming in.
Anti-magic shell.
Four,
Run.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your step. Run.
4, 3,
Hang on, roots are coming.
2, 1.
Watch your step.
Anti-magic shell.
Run.
Right, mount up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're clear to get past. Don't think I need that one. Grab these two first.
I need to get this.
Four,
Countered.
3,
Countered.
2, 1.
Grapevine.
Spell reflection.
I'm going to wait for that patrol to get back so I can grab the other ones on their own.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Watch your step.
Don't stand the shit.
Shockwave.
CC.
Countered.
Watch your step.
Just get into the corner, don't stand in the middle because that patrol's coming back down.
4, 3,
CC.
Shockwave.
CC.
1.
I'll get back to CC.
Grapevine.
Watch your step.
Stampeding roar.
Rally.
Countered. Rallying
Defensive.
cry.
CC.
Shockwave.
CC.
Go for the officer.
Countered.
Defensive.
I'm out of defensives. I'm out of everything.
Countered.
Four, three, two, one.
So officer first.
Four, three, two, one.
Interrupt.
Countered.
Defensive.
Four, three, two, one.
Defensive.
Vimy, can you soothe the two wolves?
Interrupt.
Countered.
Or soothe one of them?
Defensive.
So, Vimy, you should be able to soothe the packs whenever they've got the enraging buff on them. That's
Four,
well.
three, two, one.
Officer first.
Defensive.
Anti-magic shell.
Do that.
Stop cast.
Defensive.
Three, two,
I want
one.
to be able to get through without though.
Shockwave. Interrupt.
Countered.
It needs to be the officer. It needs to go.
Defensive.
Just bubble.
Stop cast.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever you kill things sort of individually.
Anti-magic shell.
Four, three, two, one.
Right, there's going to be a bomb that spawns over there on phase 2. It wants to be usually entangling roots or something on it, Vimy. Keep it away from everyone. If it detonates away from everyone, it's fine. Don't need to kill it then.
Four, three, two,
Right,
one.
entangling roots. So we just need to avoid all the rest of the
Anti-magic
shit.
shell.
Blood lost into phase 2. So watch the whirlwinds. Don't run all about the place with
Dodge.
the shit on the ground. And debuff coming out.
Four, three, two, one.
Break run.
Watch
Dodge.
wave.
Get rid of that.
Back.
Go for the ad. Entangle it.
Anti-magic shell.
Bloodlust.
Blood
Dodge.
Watch wave.
Potions.
Four, three, two,
Phase
One.
2.
Break run.
Watch
Dodge.
wave.
So whirlwinds.
healing time.
Add.
There's the ad, so CC it.
Anti-magic
Four.
shell.
Three,
Dodge.
Which way?
2, 1.
There we go.
Phase 3. Which
Dodge.
way?
Again, while the wind's coming out.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
What pack did I not do? Yeah, but I didn't need these. It's not that.
Anti-magic shell.
Shockwave.
CC.
Interrupt.
Let's go for the yellow one.
4,
Watch your
Focus it.
step.
CC. CC.
2, 1.
Quick run.
Shockwave.
CC. CC.
Watch your step. Shockwave.
CC.
Spirit link.
Shockwave.
CC.
Anti-magic shell.
There we go. They're not the same, Frosty. One's got leech on it. So that one goes to you. And that comes to me. Cheers. Right, if we head back to Voldraken. So at least that gives you a 15 volt reward. So it wasn't timed, but it wasn't massively over. It was only 7.5 minutes. No, not at all. The one thing I'm going to say, Frosty, is if you're coming to do keys and stuff, please don't AFK in the middle of it. Right. I can convert that into bits and bobs. That one out. I think we found a sort of sweet spots at the 14 kind of mark. 14's pushing into the 15s. So it's good because that's where we want to be. It's exactly the bracket we're in. So even if we are over time, a little bit of pushing, we get used to it and we get through it. Has there anybody not done any specific keys this week? HY is Hogs of Infusion. You've got 11 on that. Right, let's go for Hogs of Infusion on 11. We'll take a bit of an easier run. It's not as high. Doesn't give us nice and shiny as Vault Rewards, but a bit of slowed pace for the next one before we then push back into a higher one again. Make sure you've all repaired as well. There we go, there's Stress, got an achievement for doing freehold. They've just done the same one as us. Right, just give me a second, I just need to reset instances. Right, so Halls of Infusion 11 run sim. Do you need a summons in here?
I'm out of range.
Did you have the same problem I normally have? Run out of vigour and fucking start falling out the sky? Ah, okay. Let me just walk in first.
Front. 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 Front.
Halls of Infusion. Yeah, if you stick down feast, that'd be great.
Front.
Thank you.
Front. Front. Front.
Right,
Front.
when you go through the middle, you need to aim specifically over the top of that line at this side, and that line at the other
Front.
side.
Front. Front.
That way we skip
Front.
those two packs on the left and the right. You must
Front.
run straight across the line on the floor in the very centre. Yeah, B. Yeah, you can go into cat form and
Front.
stealth.
Front. Front.
But you can literally just run straight up through the centre.
Front.
It's fine.
Front.
Might be an idea not to have a minion out though.
Front. 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 Front.
Just let us know when you're ready. We'll do a
Front.
ready check.
Front. 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 Front.
Just give it 1 sec.
Front. Front. Front.
Right. So we're going to the left on this.
Front. Front. Front.
That's fine.
Front. Front.
Warrior buff.
Front. 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 Front.
All the way through the very centre,
4,
and then we're hanging a left.
2,
Take the first two to the first group. If I actually want. I'll do a short timer.
5,
There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, so all the way down the very centre. Choo choo. There we go. Just take these two here.
Front.
Anti-magic
Front.
shell.
Something's pulled on that one. I'm not sure. That's fine. We've got it.
Front. Front.
Sorry, pal.
Front.
Just these small little packs.
Interrupt.
Countered.
Just watch the DPS, make sure you spread it out.
Anti-magic shell.
Don't get run away with one. There you
Front.
go.
Countered.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Brick run.
Front. 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 Front.
Anti-magic shell.
Front.
You want to try and keep your
Right.
anti-magic shell a wee bit longer, Frosty, because there's times you're using it and you're not really taking any
Interrupt.
damage.
Countered.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Big AoE stun if you can.
Front. Front.
Yeah, sorry, get past it now. Do that. I'll be alright, we've passed it. There we go. Right, and these.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Front.
There's something about that orb. I don't
Anti-magic
know what
shell.
it was, but there's something about it.
Front.
Give me 1 minute.
Front.
Countered.
Interrupt.
Countered. Countered.
Front. Front. Front.
4, 3,
Front.
2, 1.
Right, 2 seconds. What the fuck to say about this orb? Chester here, thanks to pick position. Yeah. Probably not. No,
Right.
just leave
4,
it.
3, 2, 1.
Countered.
Front. Front.
Just make sure you're stood behind them because they do a lot of frontal attacks. So you're getting a debuff. Give me you're on my side.
4,
Interrupt.
3,
Countered.
2, 1.
Brick run.
Front.
Spell reflection.
Front. Front.
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Anti-magic shell.
And give me your venturing round.
Front. 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 Front.
4, 3, 2,
Interrupt.
1.
Countered.
Brick run.
Right, we need to get the orbs to break over the top of him. With Bloodlust whenever he comes out, he'll be fine. This one won't take long.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
Move out the way that.
4, 3,
AoE incoming.
2, 1.
A bit of mitigation. Self-mitigate.
Anti-magic shell.
Let me come in a bit closer. Right. Don't kill the orbs,
Stampeding
just
roar.
heal.
Healing tide.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Brick run.
Right, now go for the orbs over the top by the boss. Everyone else stay out.
Anti-magic shell.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Better do a frontal.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
4,
AoE incoming.
Self-mitigate.
1.
And one more frontal.
Dodge.
Shockwave.
There we go. Right, the next part you need to stack in on me because the frogs now that come out, I cannot get the aggro of them. We just need to be close together.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the route I take.
Brick run. Interrupt.
Anti-magic counter.
Do-do-do.
Four, 3,
Stack in.
2,
Can
1.
stun them.
Shockwave. Brick
Counter.
run.
Stack on the orange marker.
Spirit link. Anti-magic shell.
There we go. Finish them off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Brick run. Shockwave.
Counter.
I'll just stop here.
Shockwave.
Right, there's a couple of stealthers in the next room.
2,
So what
One.
we're going to do is we're going to pull that one. And that one. There we go.
Counter.
Consecration got them.
Anti-magic shell.
Right, focus on her. 'Cause
3,
she's got gas
Two.
and stuff.
1.
Sorry, Zane, I know you might as well. You're fine. It's not a mini boss. Somebody kick.
Counter.
Interrupt.
Anti-magic shell.
Four.
Counter.
3, 2, 1.
Tango and Roots coming.
Spell reflection.
And then just focus on him. Right, quick mana break.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, you'll need it for the boss. Right. Ads are incoming. You need to
Anti-magic
come in,
shell.
Four.
come close, stack in.
2,
Okay,
AoE
okay.
incoming. Brick run. Watch your step.
Just watch the shit.
In.
Run.
Mm.
AoE.
Four, three, two, one.
Grapevine.
And close for the ads.
Anti-magic shield.
AoE incoming. Watch your step.
Watch your shit as well.
AoE.
There we go.
Four, three,
Corridor time.
two, one.
Don't stand in front of the dragons. They do a front cone.
AoE.
Anti-magic
Actually, you
shield.
get them from the side.
Breath incoming.
CC. Front.
Four, three, two, one.
Grapevine.
There is actually
Breath incoming.
some dragons that don't have a tail swipe. And it's this expansion's the sort of first time it's really happened.
Counter.
We're facing towards the wall.
Four,
Anti-magic
Breath
shield.
incoming.
two,
It's cone
one.
and the slap. First to watch your back, there's a patrol coming up.
Breath incoming.
Front.
You're standing in shit.
Four, three, two, one.
Angling roots will be coming. In fact, I might have just missed it. Yeah, we did.
Anti-magic shield.
CC.
Spell reflect. Counter.
Somebody CC.
Four, three, two, one.
AoE.
Oh shit, in the ground again.
Breath
CC.
incoming.
Front.
Yeah.
Anti-magic shield.
That one. Get that. Out of
Four.
that.
Three, two, one.
Grapevine.
Freedom. Right, as the boss. When it does its ring thing, step out, step in. When it tells you line of sight, go and stand behind the pillar that don't have any cracks on it. The first one's the bottom right hand one. Eat this one.
Four, three,
Anti-magic shield.
two, one.
Grapevine.
Watch your whirlwind.
Find shelter.
Line of sight. So in behind the solid pillar. Be close to it. In nice and tight. Next one, step out.
Watch your step.
So step out
Four, three,
and step in.
two, one.
Grapevine.
There's some freedom. Watch your whirlwind.
Anti-magic shield.
Next pillar's the one in the
Find
centre.
shelter.
Put everyone in.
Ring.
Watch your step.
Step out.
Four, three,
Step
Two.
in.
one.
Right, these will all need to be done in little pools. We can't do one big pool. You need to move from left to right of the platform, watching
Anti-magic shell.
for
4,
the big circle
3,
that's coming along.
2, 1.
Do these ones up here out of the way?
Counter.
Just getting spot down. Out the circle.
4,
Counter.
3, 2, 1.
Great Run.
Anti-magic shell.
Yeah.
Counter.
CC.
CC hand.
Spell reflection.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Great Run.
AoE.
Swap sides.
Breath incoming.
Let's go.
Anti-magic shell.
Swap again. Who, me?
4, 3,
Swap sides.
Breath
2,
incoming.
1.
Great Run.
Get us up to the next group.
Counter.
Swap sides again.
CC.
Counter. Spell reflection.
And back over.
Anti-magic shell.
And back over.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Counter.
So, Vimy, you can soothe these whenever they start raging. Makes it a lot easier. This side.
AoE.
Interrupt.
Counter.
It's got to do a knockback effect, so make sure you're outside the swirl.
AoE.
Otherwise you get knocked to the very start.
2, 1.
Great Run. Interrupt.
Anti-magic shell.
AoE.
Run. Knocking back.
Fucking run nothing. There we go, 100%. Bloodlust on pool.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go for it. Combat potions as well.
Bloodlust.
AoE.
Come in a bit more. Just shows that if I need to put protection out now around it.
Anti-magic shell.
Knock.
Knocking back.
Four, 3, 2,
We're getting playing on roots.
Move.
Oh, we skipped it.
AoE.
Go on, big push. Let's get it down. And then we don't need to do the skippy thing. There we go. Well done.
I need to get closer.
Right. Next up. D in the dungeon. What we got? Naltharian's lair. Yeah, we'll go and do Naltharian's lair. It's 14. We use Gibby's. It's a higher key. Mine's a 13. Yeah, he's in Omega's group. Uh, 14. Simsy. Yoink. What's that? Are they? That makes me laugh. I didn't think they would survive. Mm-hmm. Yep. How do we get to this one again? Right, who's got a dollar on Hearthstone? Because I don't. Right, in that case, whilst the two of you are going out, I will go for a quick pre-book. I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back, just in time for the summon. Right, make sure everything's repaired before he's going as well. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it'll be yours, mate, because key. Right, so that's a 14. Huh. Everything's inside. Last, because it's only 2 minutes left.
Five, four, three, two, one.
If you stand on top of the bubble, as long as you jump after it disappears, it will drop you. There you go. Path of Frost. There we go. That gets everyone out.
Brick Rider.
We only just started.
Anti-magic shield.
We end up with vines at the start.
Four, three, two, one.
Brick Rider.
Those two off the corner.
Run.
Anti-magic shield.
Four, three, two, one.
Oh, that's a lag spike. That's a lot of lag spikes. That's 7 FPS. Not this again.
Four, three,
Yeah.
two, one.
Seven FPS. How the fuck? Yeah, quite
Four,
possible.
three.
Right, I'm going to have to do a fucking quick reset. Hang on. 2 seconds, guys and girls. Yeah, I'll do that. Right, I'm back. I'm just waiting this loading. I actually put me back at the start. Damn. I really need to fucking put this graphics card in sooner rather than later. Can you stick Path of Frost on just so that I can get out? There we go. Right, let's go for this.
Anti-magic shell.
There we go. It is shite.
Rick Ryan.
AoE.
Ah, you've got rid of me.
Shockwave.
Healing time.
There we go.
Four, three, two,
Right. Come back potion if you've not already done so.
Anti-magic shell.
AoE.
Shockwave.
four, three, two,
Watch your feet.
one.
AoE.
Rick Ryan. Shockwave.
AoE.
Four, three, two, one.
Rick Ryan.
So he's need to move literally from one side of the room to the other on that.
Shockwave.
AoE.
Whenever you hear it shouting about AoE, that's when it's going to start doing the expansion thing.
Four, three, two, one.
Rick Ryan.
I'm keeping the CR because it's more useful in the next boss.
AoE.
Shockwave.
Four, three, two, one.
There we go. Right, once you're up, into the barrel, chuck the fish at the ads at the side for shits and giggles.
Four, three, two, one.
No, I won't. I will find my own and rejoin you on the other side.
Four, three,
3,
two,
2,
one.
We're getting
One.
tangled.
Quick run. Watch your step.
Anti-magic shell.
Three, 2,
Four, three, two, one.
3,
The next one you need to do before it gets to the
Watch your
drum.
step.
So see the little guy in the centre called the drummer? I'm going to CC him, and then you want to open up and bust him down.
Anti-magic shell.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Four,
Right, so
Three.
drummer.
two, one.
And then I want that patrol at the back.
Counter.
Four, three,
Anti-magic shell.
two, one.
Quick run.
Do 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 do. Big guy in the middle.
Three,
Four,
2, 1.
Watch your
One.
step.
Watch.
Quick run.
Anti-magic shell.
Three, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
four, three, two, one.
Go for the ones on the right first. Go for that one first.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Anti-magic shell.
Four, three, two, one.
3, 2, 1.
Don't be behind me.
Watch your step.
Caster first.
Front,
Counter.
front.
Four,
Run away.
three, two,
Spell reflect
One.
magic shell.
Quick run.
Front, front.
Watch cone.
four,
Front.
three,
There you
two,
go.
one.
Right. We'll leave the big guy to the end, because then I can direct his cone inwards. Go for the non-marked target first.
Anti-magic
it.
shell.
3,
Countered.
2, 1.
Watch your step.
Countered.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Quick run.
So don't stand in front where I am, go behind them because it does a front effect. That's why I'm positioning myself where I am.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Yes. You move out that puddle whenever it starts to drop the bricks from the ceiling.
4, 3,
Right,
2,
big guy this time. You just go for the big guy. Go behind it because it does a front cone effect.
Countered.
Front.
That'd be the front
Right.
cone effect.
Run away.
Anti-magic shell.
Front.
4,
Front.
3,
Frosty, you're stood in front of it, that's why you're getting knocked back.
1.
Quick run.
I need him. Don't stand in front of him again.
Anti-magic shell.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Finish him off. You just go for the non-marked target.
Run away.
There you go. Angling ones.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Watch your step.
Anti-magic shell.
You just turn in a bit. I'll try to get him to jump into that corner.
Three,
Yes.
2, 1.
Watch your step.
Go for the one in the corner, Frosty.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Quick run.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
I do say don't stand the same side as the tank.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll heal them if you do mana.
My mana is low.
Right, boss time.
Four,
Anti-magic shell.
3, 2, 1.
Defensive.
Don't stand on the same side as the tank.
Dodge.
Watch the shit that's falling.
Defensive.
Dodge.
4, 3, 2,
Defensive. Quick run.
Anti-magic shell.
Defensive.
Dodge.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Quick run.
Now let's play the fucking guessing game top. You got a week on it, it tells you.
Four,
Anti-magic
Defensive.
shell.
3, 2, 1.
Rick Run.
Dodge.
Defensive.
I've no defensives.
Defensive.
Hug the wall
4,
on the left,
3, 2, 1.
and then we all need to stack. Go for the bottom first.
Anti-magic shell.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rick Run.
Run.
Little starry thing first.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Runaway. Rick Run.
Countered. Anti-magic shell. Countered.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Rick Run.
Anti-magic shell.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Rick Run.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Right, again, stack.
Anti-magic shell.
Front.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Right, I am going to go and play hide and seek in this fight. You can do what you want. Remember combat potions
Anti-magic
again?
shell.
Ads are incoming.
Ads.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Healing tide. Anti-magic shell.
3, 2, 1.
Cheers.
Rick Run. Run out. Keep moving. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Yeah, no offense, but I don't trust shoes not to get me killed.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
4, 3,
He's need to
two,
stop running on about his place because I
one.
need in.
Ads. Grapevine.
Anti-magic shell.
There's two of them up.
Four, 3,
Right, down the hole.
2, 1.
Anti-magic shell.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
It's fixating on you, you need to move
Three,
away. Don't
two,
let things climb even if it
one.
fixates.
Watch your step.
You kind of do. It's just you need to know what the mechanic is.
Anti-magic shell.
1.
3,
Grapevine.
2,
So whenever he's doing his
One.
frontal,
Watch your step.
so I got a timer going 3, 2, 1. I know that's going to be the frontal. So also then straight after the frontal, you just get the drop.
3,
So it's about to do the drop again.
1.
Watch your step.
Countered.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Move incoming.
3,
Anti-magic shell.
2, 1.
See? Anytime. Yeah. Apart from the ones over the
Right.
far side.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Run.
Spikes. Right, take the good one on the right first.
Run.
Anti-magic shell.
4,
Countered.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Run. Run.
On the next one of these, go
Right.
for the scorpion first.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Because you need mana.
Anti-magic shell.
So you just go for the scorpion, I'll deal with the kit.
Run.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Run.
Quick mana break again before I go for it. Right, let's go for
4,
it.
3,
Bloodlust on pull.
1.
Anti-magic shell. Bloodlust.
At.
Go for the ad.
Shockwave.
2, 1.
Defensive.
Healing tide.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rift Run.
3,
Shockwave.
2, 1.
Defensive.
I'm alright.
Anti-magic shell.
3, 2, 1.
Shockwave.
Yeah.
Defensive.
3, 2, 1.
Tide.
Rift Run.
Outside.
Find
4,
shelter.
3, 2, 1.
Find shelter.
3, 2, 1.
You just turn them.
Shockwave. Defensive.
Anti-magic shell.
Ash.
Okay, add time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Focus, focus on you. You need to move out.
Shockwave.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Spirit link.
Shockwave. Defensive.
4, 3, 4, 2,
Tide.
Anti-magic shell.
1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Find shelter.
Stampeding roar.
2, 1.
Find shelter.
There we go. Right. I'm going to post this in the party. That is damage taken through that entire dungeon. That's because folk are standing on the same side as the tank and getting hit by tank mechanics or not moving out the swirlies quick enough. The fact that I've taken 26.8 and then user close behind that shows that you're taking a lot of damage. Anything more than 15% is excessive damage. You need to learn to use mitigation and stuff. It's sort of, for most classes, you shouldn't really take much more than 15%. Because you've got things, so for example, you've got your bat skin, which you can put on yourself to mitigate some damage and absorb some of the damage. So if there's if you run the same weak orders that I have and the add-ons, it will tell you like AoE incoming. That means that there's going to be a spike in damage, so everyone's going to take damage, mitigate through it. I try and call to mitigate. Now there'll be some fights that's got more AoE bursts and you won't be able to mitigate a lot of it. If that's the case, if you actually shout out, I'm out of mitigation, I've got 2 mitigates that I can put on externally. The same thing if when you heard me earlier on shouting, I'm out of mitigations, that was actually an indication for the likes of you to put bat skin onto me. And it helps to balance out the damage. The only person that really should take a lot of damage is the tank, because I'm getting hit by things, I'm the one trying to do it. But I'll still run a lot of mitigations to try and smoothen it out throughout the fight. It's just something that you need to work on and be very cautious of, is watching the stuff hitting the ground, staying away from the tanks, mitigating damage, but don't use your mitigations as part of a normal rotation. They should be sort of at set points within the fight when high damage is incoming, when you know something's about to happen, use immunities, use defensives, so that it smooths out the amount that's happening. This is probably why Zanier's burning through so much mana and is going from 100% to 4% and we're having to stop. She's got enough mana to be able to go all the way through an entire dungeon without stopping, because for a start she can use abilities to self-generate and again, Vimy, you've got Innervate, that you should be sort of tracking the healer's mana so that you can throw that out as often as you can when you can see that, like, they've hit like 80%, for example. Throw it on them, builds them back up, and it keeps the fight going. Less downtime in pools means quicker runs. Does that make sense to everyone? No, literally, if you just watch the healer's mana and just throw it out as often as you can, when you see they're at 80% or anything below, throw it out. If you've got it active, throw it out. The more that you do it, the more you get into the habit of using it, at least to begin with, before you then start thinking about what it actually does, which if you use a friendly healing with energy, allowing them to cast spells without spending any mana. So when you then start getting into, look, if you do it at the start of a pool, it means then that they're able to cast throughout it without using mana, and it means that they're sort of generating the background, so it becomes sort of an instinctive thing. Check to see, is Innervate up? Yes, it's up. Throw it on the healer. Let's get back to DPSing. So it means then that Zenir's opening heals doesn't cost her any mana, and that means that that pool is able to push out a bit more. The other thing that you can do is you can go into bear form to use that, which increases your health by 32% for 3 seconds. So if you find that there's an AoE burst coming in, go to bear form, pop that, you'll take the damage from it, and it'll reduce it, and then go back into your boomkin form to start DPSing again. Like, don't be scared to switch forms. I'm almost certain as well that dropping into like cat form and back into boomkin form will drop the entangling roots for you. I'm not 100%, but I'm nearly convinced it will. Yeah. Any switch of form does it. Right. We have time. You can stand still, so you can stand in the entangling roots, switch form, switch back to DPSing. I do something similar, except I use Blessing of Freedom, take it off myself, and I don't need to move. It means then I'm not dragging all the mobs about as well. Right. Is there any specific key that people would like to do, and did we actually do the loop? What was actually looted for that fight? That was a neck and a trinket, so yeah. So, Vimy, you're going to have to equip the ring and put it into both slots. Even if it's not an upgrade for you, you're going to have to equip it. Yep. Yep. It's just one of those things. It's one of these things that we quickly worked out how to get rid of very early on into events. Did I not run the sim on that? I thought I had. Point 8 is actually a really good upgrade. Anything higher than 0.3 is classed as a major upgrade. Right, we'll take a vote. What do you want to do next? We'll start with Zenir. If we could do this one again on a 13. Brackenhide Hollow. It's a bit of a long-winded one. Yeah. I reckon we can do this on a 13. Is there no quick way out of here? Ugh. Fucking hell. Yeah. Ooh, that trinket was 0.5 for me. Trinket 1. What was trinket 1? That's me just finally now replacing last season's trinket. Right. We'll hold it at that then. In terms of vault rewards, who has what, just so I've got an idea. So we'll start with Zinnia. How many do you need to do to get rid of the 9? Cool. I'll try and do that with you tomorrow if you're about. Has everyone got 3 normal raids? Gibby, vault rewards. Cool. Vimic. And Frosty. Yeah, it's looking good then. Right, is everybody quite happy with the points I was making? I'm not having a go at people. It's just you need to be a bit more mindful of your placement. Make the healer's job easier. Use your mitigations. Don't be scared to use them, but don't overly use them. And by that I mean, look, don't pop your mitigations as part of your rotation. Look, bear in mind, I can hear when you're using stuff and I track it. So I can see when you're using them. And if you hear things like me shouting that I'm out of cooldowns, or I'm out of defensive specifically, if you've got an external cooldown that can be put on me for defensive, then please use it on me. And same with like Zinnervate, track the healer's mana. Like I've got a weak aura, I watch the mana at the bottom of my screen and try and gauge it for timing of how much Zinner's got to how much I can sort of self-mitigate and self-heal through packs in order to survive a bit longer. Yeah, so if you look at Discord under the recommended add-on section on resources, if you come down to the miscellaneous section, part C is group healer mana, and then there's a weak aura in there. I've moved it down to the bottom of my screen because I don't use the party frames and I use Elf UI, so I don't actually see the healer's mana generally anyway, so I put it into a weak aura frame that shows percentage. There is also weak auras you can get for things like Innervate that's a big fuck off thing on your screen so it reminds you to cast it. Same with the likes of like buffs, if you're missing buffs, or your party's missing like Rallying Cry or the Druid buff, then you can get something that pops up on your screen so that you know to reapply it. So if somebody's died, you forgot to reapply it, it'll pop up and you go, oh yeah, shit, fuck, put that back on. Right. Does anybody have anything that they want to ask or add in? Any major feedback points for people? I think Gibby was just singing along to his music. Yeah, I mean, the only way that people ever get better at this game is if you give them constructive feedback. You highlight an area that they may not realise that they are not performing as well on. You explain to them why, and you give them a way to get around it. So that's been constructive because you've identified the problem, you've given them a solution. It's then down to that person to sort of take that on and work on it. I will never slate people. I will never tell people outrightly, you're doing shit. Unless it's a pug and they really are doing shit and they're annoying me. But even at that, I tend to kind of keep it to myself because at the end of the day, I don't want to give the guild a bad name. The guild's been running for 2 years and we have done pretty well at keeping toxic folk out the guild. Gibby, have you any points from what I've come out with? Frosty? Is there you anything you want to add in? Because also you're the one that's having to heal through a lot of the damage. I don't think you do. I mean, your healing's perfectly fine. I mean, to give you a bit of an idea how much healing went out. Here's how much healing's in here done. Which is absolutely massive. Especially whenever I do a lot of self-healing and mine isn't even barely scratching what she's done. Oh dear. Right, what I will do is I will upload the report as well. So that if anybody wants to go and analyse to see how they've done tonight, they can do. So it will tell you on the second line underneath the name of it, next to the item level, it will tell you if it's trinket 1 or ring 2, for example. And the way you count it is from top to bottom. So top 1 is ring 1, bottom 1 is ring 2. Same as trinkets, trinket 1, trinket 2. Something else I'm going to show you. I know that Gibby knows this one. It's not really relevant for senior because it's to do with Top Gear. But let me show you this. So when you're trying to work out what items to actually upgrade, what you want to do, if you're looking in, can everyone see? So in Top Gear, you put in your SimC data, same as you do any other time. Obviously it detects how many fragments and all the rest that you've got. Now, the first thing that I would do is, rather than looking at upgrading stuff, is find the items that are of a lower item level. So I'm going to take that trinket and put it to equal to the same amount, because then it's only costing you Lightstone. So rather than doing upgrades first, look at the things that are in your bag that isn't going to cost anything to bring them up to the same item level. like so. Does that make sense? So it means that you're firstly looking at the items that you've got without actually using like, any of your fragments, because if you were to click, without using any of your crests, because if you're going to upgrade that, then it's costing you a fragment, a crest, which in theory should be an upgrade. But if you want to bring everything to the same level first, when you then sim it, and you can middle scroll wheel click, and it'll open it as a separate tab, then that means that the only thing you're going to use is Flightstone to do your first lot of upgrades, rather than using any of your crests firstly. So it becomes a gradual pull of your gear to bring it up. It's also a good idea to keep some of your gear in your bags, unless you know for a fact that it's never going to upgrade to anything worth keeping, then get rid of it. But a lot of your gear, because the stats on some things will be higher on others, it's sometimes worth swapping things about and re-simming with multiple options. I'm going to read that. Because, as an example, I've been swapping this neck piece backwards and forwards, and it's all to do with what stats it's got. This one's got a lot more haste on it, this one's got a lot more crit on it. And it might be because something else that I've picked up along the way has pulled something else down. So for example, as a tier set item, it's not a good example. Look, some of these rings have got crit and haste, and other ones have got crit and verse. And it's all to do with just balancing the stats out. It's trying to work out, if we give you this, take that away, where does that put you? And so on and so forth. Yeah, it's hindsight's an amazing thing, but yeah, it's always a good idea to keep some of the items in your bag, especially if you're now in the bracket you are, which is for using champion gear, because everything else from the lower stuff will now start to become redundant. But there you go. Everybody quite happy? Right. Zenir, the thing that I was thinking for you guys for healing is ask Mr. Robot. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at it myself, because it's not as easy as just straight out simming. Sorry, Paul. Cool. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, so the only way I can think to do it is you would need to run for whatever dungeon you're doing. So, as an example, so it's not dungeons, that one. Halls of Infusion, for example. Now, this is running, this is a protection spec for me, but it'll be a similar process. So this shows you items at their max upgrade, I believe. Yeah, it does. what you can do is look down the list till you find the specific item that dropped from the slot to find out if it's an upgrade. Now, this is the only thing, is it's yeah, I need to have a little think about it. I mean, you can go in and change, obviously, what level you're doing it at. Which means then that you can go in and check all the items that dropped to find out if it's an upgrade or not. It's not an ideal solution, but it's probably slightly better than what you have got right now. But we can go for it another time. It looks like the other group's finished, so we'll go back up to King's Landing. No worries, pal. Catch you later. Happening. Yeah, not bad. Right, feedback points. We will start with Vinci. Cool. Vimy. Ribber. How come? Yeah, we had fun in that as well. Opening a couple of pools. Yeah, third boss under, that's a fucking winner. That's for champions, that one. Not me. Gibby? I mean, if you use the add-ons as well, which is the shared media ones, both of them, it'll do call-outs for a lot of that stuff as well. So you don't even need to look at it, you just hear it. DK? Brad? Cool. Did anyone get feedback points from the other group before it disappeared? Yeah. So that was Stress, Omega, and Slime, and I think possibly Gringy. Yeah. Who else did you have? It's no longer here. Oh, yeah, you were a 4-man group, yep. Cool. Yeah, I think that's the way it's kind of flowing and it's binding together. It's working. We just need Gibbet to fucking learn to stop singing. For healers, I obviously just now we're using the QE Live system for upgrades. However, we might need to look at going back to Ask Mr. Robot for healers, which means a bit of playing about with the system to see how to actually use it for gear and upgrades and stuff, or at least for the drops, not necessarily the upgrade itself. That's pretty much everything. So the way that things are going to flow for the next week is the same as what we've been doing. So reset on Wednesday, on sharp into the raid. When it comes to tactics, it'll be short recaps of the fights, because we've pretty much got the left wing nailed down, right wing same sort of thing, and that'll take us hopefully up to 7 for the week. If we do get onto Echo, great. If not, I will go off and do it on my own, which will give me the skip after this week, meaning the following week we will do first boss straight to Echo and do back a raid on normal until we can get that underway. Keys again on Thursday and Tuesday, and the social thing on Sunday, which will be LFR, both wings, and World Raid Boss. That takes care of the raid stuff. Then split off onto the group thing, so dungeon runs if it's still up for the thing, and whatever the weekly the weekly event is. What is next week on the calendar actually? Give me an idea. Weekly holiday. Time walking. So we'll do time walking on Sunday as well. So LFR, it is Cataclysm. Yeah. So we'll do that on Sunday as part of the social thing. So don't stress if you have not done it. Keep it for the end of the week, and it's means then it's ticked off as well. Anything you want to ask or add? I believe it comes out on reset, unless I'm mistaken. In fact, DK, you had the answer to this the other day there. Do you remember? Yeah. Yeah, so on Sunday we'll do LFR. And I take it that's when the catalyst comes in as well, is it not? The intent is if we can clear the raid on normal, we will start to look at doing the first few bosses on heroic once we've finished normal raiding, and we'll just transition over. All good? As in we are? No. Yeah. So yeah. Raiding on normal, all the way as far as we can. Hopefully we'll get all 7 on Wednesday. Keys, Monday, Thursday and Monday. And then LFR, we'll probably leave the World Raid Boss towards the end. We'll do the LFR thing first to see how we're doing with time. Then it'll be heroic dungeons, time walking dungeons, and that'll probably be close to time. If we've then got time, folk can go out and do the assault, so that they can get the reward for that as well. We'll try and get the assault in as part of the group activity stuff. Anything else? Cool. Well, on that note, ladies and gents, hopefully you have had fun, and I will see you. Well, it depends. If you want to watch me try to squeeze this graphics card into my tower or not, then I'll try and find a way so that I can get audio up and running for that tomorrow, because my audio currently goes through my main PC, then into the streaming one. But I will find a way to... I can just take the dongle out, actually, as long as I've got... Yeah. Yeah. Of me swearing. Oh, what the fuck? I'm going to try to, yeah. Easy. Just forget it's here. It's like you put it in a box, put it in the cupboards, fucking can't see it, don't remember about it. Yeah, exactly. Although he did put it in the greenhouse, at least he wanted to cook it for me before it fucking started. If he's looking at the stream, there's the box for it. Holy shit. So that's it. Yeah, he left it in the greenhouse. Yep. I was best pleased whenever I got a message. In fact, I didn't even get a message. So I'd been out today. Whenever I got up this morning, it came up saying, your delivery will be here by 8 PM. I'm like, okay, so Amazon's delivery normally means if it says 8 PM, it gives it a window later on in the day and it'll be 6 to 8. Or it'll sometimes kind of shift. And I went out to look at some kayaking sites. Came back, I was on my way back, and I happened to look at my phone, went into Amazon, and it was, your parcel has been delivered. I was like, what the fuck? Where have they put it? What's happened? Why would you leave that outside? It was in a nondescript brown box, but it was still just like sat upright, right in the centre of the greenhouse on the path. Not even on a shelf, not down the back, not out the way, not hidden or anything. Just fucking, there you go. Yeah. Literally opened the door, sat it in, closed the door. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So yeah. Yeah, well, ours is normally quite good. We normally get a lot of time slots of when it will appear that day. The thing was I was actually meant to give them a code as well. Like all high value goods on Amazon, you normally need to give them an access code before they actually hand it over. Nope. I wonder if I could just report that I never received it. That was a no-show. No worries. Right. No, it was a company. It was an American-based company. Which was kind of weird, the fact that that even like came through like customs and everything without having to pay tax on it. No, it did, because the tracking on it shows that it came from the US. Wait till I pull it back up. Because I remember going and looking at it and thinking, where's this coming from that it's taking it like so long to come here? Track parcel. So it started its journey in Longwood, I think that's Florida, FL. Yeah, so Longwood, then Orlando, then it went to Kentucky, then Philadelphia, and it came into UK at Castle Donington. That's interesting. Or at least that was a depot that went to. I wonder what airport has got freight near Castle Donington. Is it? And then moved around Castle Donington a couple of times to different fucking places before going to Tamworth, then Preston, then Coatbridge. Oh no, in fact it wasn't Coatbridge, it was Cumbernauld. Yep. And then left in the greenhouse. Oh dear. Right. Anyway, I'm going off, ladies and gents. I'm going to tidy this place up so that it's ready for tomorrow to build this, because I need to get rid of my odds and ends in the background that I've been playing about with. But I shall hopefully catch you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you on Wednesday. No worries. Right, well, later on, guys. Enjoy yourselves. And for them that's still watching, yes, I will be attempting to make that fit into an NZXT H510 case, which isn't the biggest of cases, but we're going to try it. I'm still not convinced that it's actually going to fix my problem. I'm now leaning towards it being a CPU issue, which means I'm going to have to downgrade my CPU at some point. Or get a new CPU, which I'll probably end up doing. Anyway, thank you everyone for hanging about. I know it's not been the most fun of evenings because we had some technical issues and stuff, but we got there, we finished, and I will catch you at some point either tomorrow or Wednesday. And on Wednesday we'll be doing playing with viewers in the afternoon. So if you want to do keys, tune in from about, I want to say 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Yeah, 2 o'clock on Wednesday, and we'll be doing playing with viewers. We'll start doing some keys for people, get the vote rewards started off on a high for the week, and take it there. Till then, take care and see you later.